What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Thus spoke Napoleon Hill. And in those words lies a universe, a kingdom of fire, a map to every destiny waiting to be born. Close your eyes, traveler of time. Imagine a dream so wild, so vast, that it shakes the walls of your doubt. That dream is not fantasy. It is clay waiting for your hands. It is a seed waiting for your soil. The mind is a canvas, painted not by chance, but by the colors of your thoughts. A thought is not just air. It is a spark, a hidden blueprint, a whisper from the future. Conceive it. See it with eyes closed yet wide awake. Believe it. Hold it in your chest like a flame against the storm. For faith is the bridge, and belief is the hammer that breaks every chain. History bows to those who dared to believe. Edison, surrounded by darkness, saw a light that never existed before. 1,000 failures could not blind him, because his mind had already seen the bulb glowing. The Wright brothers, standing against the wind, believed man could ride the skies. Mocked, ridiculed, called foolish, but their belief turned wood and cloth into wings that touched heaven. Every conqueror of fate, every architect of tomorrow, first lived as a dreamer, alone in silence, listening to the echo of their own heart, saying, "Yes, it is possible." But beware, the world will whisper doubt. It will laugh. It will pull you back with chains of fear. It will say, "Stay where you are. Do not climb. Do not risk. Do not dare." And yet, the mind that conceives and believes becomes deaf to such voices. It walks alone if it must, carving roads where none existed. It writes tomorrow with ink made of persistence. O dreamer, your thoughts are not small. They are galaxies waiting to expand. Do not shrink them to fit another's cage. Do not kill them to please another's doubt. Water them with belief, and they shall bloom into mountains. Feed them with action, and they shall break the walls of time. Remember, belief is not a fragile wish. It is steel, forged in the furnace of determination. It is the roar that drowns hesitation, the sun that burns away excuses. And when belief lives within you, your dream is no longer a dream. It becomes a prophecy. And prophecies, when carried by hearts of fire, always come true. The journey of achievement is not paved with roses, but with thorns that test your courage, with storms that question your resolve. Every mountain whispers, "You cannot climb me." Every ocean roars, "You cannot cross me." But within you, a voice stronger than stone, louder than thunder, replies, "Watch me." For belief is not mere dreaming. Belief is action, clothed in fire. It wakes you when the world sleeps. It pushes you when the body aches. It pulls you forward when every excuse begs you to stop. Think of the farmer. He plants a seed in barren earth, though he cannot see tomorrow's harvest. But he believes, and so he waters, and so he waits, and so the miracle unfolds. So it is with dreams. You plant them in silence. You feed them with effort, and belief becomes the sunlight that calls them upward. Do not fear failure. Failure is not the tombstone of your dream. It is the teacher that polishes your blade. Every fall is a rehearsal for your rise. Every mistake is a brick in the fortress of your wisdom. Napoleon Hill declared, and time has proven, those who achieve are those who dare to persist long after others have surrendered. When others walk away, you must remain. When others call it impossible, you must whisper, "Inevitable." When others see the wall, you must see the door hidden within. O seeker of destiny, your belief is a weapon sharper than fear. Aim it at the darkness, and it shall split apart. Point it at the chains, and they will break like glass. Remember this truth. Every invention, every empire, every work of art, was once nothing but a fragile idea, invisible to all except one believer. Michelangelo saw David in a block of stone. Others saw rock. He saw a masterpiece. Because he conceived, he believed, and thus he achieved. So too must you. See greatness where others see nothing. See triumph where others see defeat. See possibility where the crowd sees none. For the mind is a mirror. What you hold before it, it reflects. If you show it fear, you live in chains. If you show it faith, you walk in freedom. Therefore, guard your thoughts. They are seeds. They are soldiers. They are architects of the unseen. Napoleon Hill's words are not poetry alone. They are the law of the Spirit. To conceive and to believe is to open the gate of miracles. So rise, dreamer. Lift your head higher. Let your belief blaze so fiercely that even the night bows to your light. Greatness does not arrive uninvited. It knocks only at the doors of those who are ready to open, those who have prepared their hearts with courage and persistence. Belief is the armor of the warrior of destiny. Without it, the battle is lost before the first strike is made. With it, even the weakest hand can lift the heaviest crown. The world belongs not to the doubters, not to the hesitant, but to those who dare to say, I will create what does not yet exist. Think of the builders of civilizations. They stood before deserts and saw gardens. They looked upon wilderness and saw cities. They faced chaos and carved order with their vision. Was it easy? Never. The dreamer's path is filled with ridicule, with loneliness, with nights of questioning. But every hardship is a test. Do you truly believe? Or are your words hollow? Those who only wish, they abandon their path at the first storm. But those who believe, they march through fire, and the fire becomes their crown. Napoleon Hill's wisdom is not a whisper. It is a trumpet, calling every soul to awaken. It says, do not bow to circumstance. Do not surrender to fear. For the power lies not outside. The power lies within. Inside you is a nation of thoughts. Each thought a citizen, carrying banners of faith or doubt. Which shall you allow to rule? If doubt rules, your kingdom crumbles. If faith rules, your empire rises. O dreamer, know this. The mind is a furnace. What you place within it is transformed and returned to you. Feed it despair, and life returns to spare. Feed it vision, and life bends itself to bring that vision true. The greatest prison is not iron or stone. It is disbelief. The greatest freedom is not wealth or fame. It is faith in your own power. Lift your eyes beyond the horizon. Do not measure your dream by the world's yardstick. For the world calls impossible what tomorrow calls inevitable. Every inventor, every leader, every hero who walked this earth was told, it cannot be done. And yet, by belief, they proved, it is already done within me. Conceive, believe, achieve. This is the cycle of champions. This is the heartbeat of history. This is the song, sung by every soul that refused to be ordinary. So stand tall. Let your mind become a throne of vision. Let your belief be the crown upon your head. And let your actions carve into time the proof that Hill was right. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The dreamer's road is long, but it is carved with footsteps of fire. Each step is proof that belief can bend the impossible, that faith can move the immovable. Do not be deceived by silence. A seed lies quiet in the ground, but within its silence rages the birth of forests. So too, your dream may seem hidden unseen, unheard. But beneath the surface, it prepares to rise. Conceive it, believe it, nurture it, and time will become your ally. The impatient quit halfway. The believer endures until dawn. For dawn always comes, and the night cannot stop it. Consider the sculptor. He faces raw stone, unshaped, cold and unyielding. Others see only a rock, but he conceives an angel within it. With every strike of the chisel, belief guides his hand, until the hidden form emerges. This is the work of achievement, to carve the unseen into the seen, to bring the invisible into daylight. Napoleon Hill's words echo, not as philosophy, but as command. Think deeply, believe fiercely, act relentlessly, for belief without action is a bird with broken wings, and action without belief is an arrow without a bow. But when the two unite, they conquer destiny itself. O wanderer of possibility, know that greatness is not an accident. It is a decision to believe when eyes see nothing, a decision to walk when the path is invisible, a decision to rise when the weight of the world says fall. Life bows to those decisions. It bends its rivers, it shifts its winds, to carry forward the one who refuses to doubt. But hear this warning: belief must be pure. A mind divided is a ship torn by storms. You cannot sail east and west at once. Choose your star, fix your eyes upon it, and let no wave tear it from your vision. Those who achieved before you, they were not born giants. They were men and women of flesh, with fears, with wounds, with nights of despair. But their secret was simple. They chained their doubt and unleashed their belief. You too carry that secret. Within you is the same fire, the same unbroken law. Conceive, believe, achieve. It is not poetry. It is destiny's code. So rise. Hold your vision higher than fear. Let your belief roar louder than failure. And let your life become the testimony that Napoleon Hill spoke the truth. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The summit waits for those who climb, not for those who sit and stare. The crown is claimed by those who dare to stretch beyond the ordinary, who refuse the prison of doubt. Your dream is not a burden. It is a gift, a message written by destiny and delivered to your soul. If you neglect it, the world loses a treasure. If you believe in it, the world gains a miracle. So guard it well. Feed it daily. Let your actions water it. Let your persistence shield it. Let your courage nurture it, until it grows too mighty to be denied. For every belief tested by fire returns as gold. Every trial endured becomes a stone in your palace of triumph. Every tear shed in silence becomes the ink that writes your victory. Napoleon Hill was not merely speaking words. He was unveiling a law, etched into the fabric of life. The law that whispers to all mankind, if you can see it within, and if you can hold it as truth, the universe itself will conspire to make it yours. Do not ask when, for time is a servant, not a master. Do not ask how, for the path reveals itself to the feet that walk. Do not ask, can I? For the answer already lives in you. Yes, yes you can. O seeker, stand before the mirror of your mind, and see not what you are, but what you may become. Call yourself not by your failures, but by your future. Name yourself not by your scars, but by your stars. The mind is a kingdom, and belief is the crown. Wear it boldly, rule it wisely, and let your life become the empire of your vision. Think of those yet unborn, waiting for your courage. Think of the voices of tomorrow that will call your name. because you dared today. Your belief is not for you alone. It is a torch, lighting paths for generations. So march, believer. Do not halt at the gates of fear. Do not tremble before the laughter of crowds. Do not pause when shadows surround you. For the mind that conceives and believes is greater than shadows, greater than fear, greater than every obstacle. And when your journey ends, let your story echo across time. Here was one who dreamed. Here was one who believed. Here was one who proved that nothing is beyond reach. Let your name be written beside Hill's eternal truth. Backhand index pointing right. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Backhand index pointing right. If this gave you hope, press like. Speech balloon comment, do you believe in your dreams? Upright arrow, share this with someone who needs encouragement. Bell subscribe for more wisdom from Think and Grow Rich.